Welcome, everyone. This is a collective reading for today because I'm right on top of things. Um, Full moon, April full moon in the sign of Libra. Now, I think I did a reading for Mercury going into Taurus. I'm not an astrologer, but I just read intuitively off of these events. And but also Taurus, we're moving into Taurus on, I have to look to see exactly what day. From April 20th to May 20th. So Libra is balancing things out and Taurus is getting grounded, settling down. Taurus, Libra really looks at things from all angles, which is like every zodiac sign. It's a blessing. What their stereotypical qualities are: a blessing and a curse. So I think what I'm intuitively getting is that people who um, have been rationalizing things, or it's going to be too glary probably, have been going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth on something, that's going to stop and you're going to make a decision. And I feel like because Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus, and I know that's the divine feminine, but I'm getting partnerships, and Librans like to be in a couple. Like that is their default. Some people's, I've realized my default is I'm more comfortable alone. Like it's not that I don't want to be in a relationship, but my default is just to be alone. I don't mind it at all. Why did that come up? There was a point to that. Oh, but Libra's default tends to be in a couple. Nothing wrong with that, right? But not just for the sake of being in a couple. So that is going to sort of come to the forefront. Like what are we getting out of this? What are we both getting out of this? And I think some of you, being fair, if you really be honest, staying in something because you feel obligated or you worry about the other person, it's a fine quality to be, not want to hurt someone. But the way I sometimes look at it is, do you want someone to be in a relationship with you for a year or two if they're not truly in it, and then boom, 2 years for no reason were spent with this person? So I guess I'm hearing honesty is the best policy. Let's see what comes out in the cards. Oh yeah, 5 of Cups. Fuck me. So some of you are walking away from a relationship, or someone is having these types of thoughts and everything, and is walking away from you. It's regret, it's sorrow, it's resentment, it's sadness, all of those things. But 3 cups are spilled, 2 cups are not. In this one, she's kind of spilling one with her foot, but yeah, no need to spill your other cups for no reason just because you're sad. But and you need to take time to process things. So this is only if, this is for people who might be stuck in it, like, okay, it's time to pick ourselves up and don't want, I'm hearing, don't want to waste any more time. So you're feeling, I would say, motivated for some reason to start Maybe you've been, well, with the pandemic, we've really been stuck at home. So maybe it's gotten really comfortable and you're kind of like, all right, I need to push myself to get out there again and and interact with people and um, maybe not even thinking about meeting someone, but I feel like you're meeting someone. I don't know what the cards are, but the feeling I'm get is that Two of Cups are coming in because the Two of Cups are still on the table with the Five of Cups. There are two cups that are not spilled, and the Two of Cups is the love card in the tarot, right? You see this? We don't really want to see that anyway. Fuck it. What's under that? The Hermit and the Wheel. Yeah, the Hermit, spending too much time alone, and the Wheel is changing our fortune. Wow, excuse me. Great. My God, I'm very sorry. Victory card. Six of Wands. So, one thing about the Six of Wands is, yes, it's great to get um, outside validation. Uh, Often the biggest wins we have are ones that no one even knows about, that we're the only one that's truly aware of it. And making sure we celebrate those wins because those are usually the hardest ones. ones. Um, Now, if that doesn't resonate with you, this is getting recognition, getting a raise, getting a promotion. Maybe you have to do some public speaking, a homecoming, a victory. She's been has her hands in V for victory. It's a super positive card. Yeah, something may go viral that you've posted or um, let's keep reading to see what else. Three Pentacles. So now we're bringing work. This could be a promotion at work. This could be your company may be doing something with wages, like um, leveling, like bringing everyone up to a certain level. You could be a manager now. You could be getting a promotion to a manager. The Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork. So part of the victory comes from working well with other people and working towards a common vision and a common goal and everyone playing their part. Maybe there is for any of you who are performers or in theater or something like that, I can see you winning a role or getting cast in I guess is why you say it. Wow. Inspiration, creativity, downloads. So this Libran energy wanting to really look at things and not being codependent or in denial or worrying or just kind of stuck on one track of thinking. I think I think having the clarity of thought that's going to come with this full moon to get back into balance. The Five of Cups is out of balance emotionally. It's going to come like a download, like you were struck with this insight, this epiphany. This is passion. This could be meeting someone. This is a new idea, a winning idea. Let's keep going here. There's a real Nine of Pentacles. Well, here is the single person. The person, they don't have to be single, but they're usually portrayed spending time alone, enjoying the fruits of their labor, feeling satisfied and fulfilled. That they and being kind enough to themselves. This is Libras can be way too hard on themselves, being kind enough to themselves, that they will allow themselves just to sit on the back deck with a beverage of choice and be still and not be like, well, you should be doing this and you should be doing that and you should like this person's confident because they just stay on top of shit. They don't spend a lot of time in analysis paralysis mode, and they make sure they exercise, they make sure they clean keep the house tidy, they can handle their own bills, they just have their shit together, and that's what builds confidence. They know they can count on themselves. If they say, I'm going to get up and work out in the morning, they fucking get up and work out in the morning. They're true to themselves, and then they also allow themselves the downtime as well. This is that Taurus energy coming in and grounding us. But it's so interesting. It comes like this fire. We still have this fire, this passion here. I feel like you're going to be really motivated. And so you may be motivated to go for that job, ask for that promotion, ask that person out, take that vacation, start that project, that business, that creative venture. You may be very inspired to start a side business that really takes off, or go for something that your ego was talking you out of. Transformation. You may also look different. You may really start working out or have started working out. Gosh, I'm sorry. And are transforming. I feel like it's not just your looks, though. I feel like it's all the earthy stuff, and your mind as well. You're getting clearer and more focused on things. But I could see you decluttering your space, buying flowers. Maybe you're going to plant a garden. Just decluttering, tidying up, maybe looking at your space and doing a refresh, or getting on some ideas for some decorating. That's very much in the house of the realm of Venus. Getting some plants. Yeah, I can see for people in the northern hemisphere, I guess, at least, planning a garden. There's something about soil, organic. She has these dried herbs. Maybe you're a cook. Maybe you do like a YouTube cooking show. They must have that. I don't cook, so kind of farm to table type of things. Maybe it's like an informational type of business that you're going to start, like how to can pickles. Is that what you call them? Can pickles? Make pickles? can food. I don't know. My mom's 79. So growing up for her, they always had a big garden because they were very, her dad did not make much money at all. And so they had to live very carefully. So they would always have a garden. They would always can and make spaghetti sauce. They would prepare for the winter. We don't do that anymore. We run the grocery store, right? So maybe looking back into some older practices. It doesn't have to be that, obviously, but that's just an example because I'm getting a strong gardening, vegetable, flower, organic feel to this. even if you knit, maybe you're only going to use um, a sustainable certain kind of yarn or something like that, or dye your own. I mean, that's the level of it's reminding me of my grandmother, because she would dye her own stuff. She had um, she had a lot of that creativity and alternative way of looking at things, which is really more the like um, in touch groundedness of Taurus with the earth, with Mother Nature, using natural dyes instead of synthetic dyes and things like that, and natural fabrics. I really got off on a tangent there, but that's what was coming through. The Strength card, vulnerability. Here's that putting ourselves out there again. For those of you that resonated with kind of getting stuck at home, or um, putting ourselves out there again after COVID, and really being vulnerable, opening our heart again. So if you've been hurt in the past, maybe you have been out and about, but you haven't really given your heart to anyone. You haven't really opened your heart. And so this is saying, okay, I'm ready. Look at that in the Six of Wands. I mean, even though we're not looking at her arms are up, her heart is open. She has her heart out here. Really, really opening up, making yourself vulnerable. What else is here? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, more earth energy coming in. And we have Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But doesn't, I mean, people's birth charts are so complicated. They may have, their sun sign may not really represent their true energy. Knight of Pentacles, something you've been waiting for a long time is coming in. I definitely see these two together. I mean, sorry if that's super uh, heteronormative. I don't mean it to be that way, but it's like she's been doing her thing. She's been happy. She's built a life for herself. She doesn't need anyone. And this guy has done his thing. He was off doing, who knows what. uh, living his life. And it's like he's coming back to her. I almost want to put him this way. They're finally coming together, but for whatever reason, it's been a minute. And shuffle those around. It's been a minute, but she's here and she's ready, and her heart is going to be open to him. What's this one? Wow. Wow. And it is going to be hot. The Knight of Wands, the honeymoon period card. Well, if it's been a while, this is passion. Don't think that this earth sign or this person is, if they take their time, if they may not share their emotions, but they're going to show you with their time and their commitment and their willingness to work on it on a daily basis. And it's going to be so hot. Like, it's going to be so, they're just so attractive. I'm really sorry. I can see you thinking, damn, maturity on someone is hot. Like, you're both mature. So whether this is someone you know or not, it could be someone from work. It could be someone that you has been the friend zone, and there are lots of reasons why that is. Either one of you was not, you're with one of you was with someone when you met, Whatevs. Let me come on, computer. Put the screensaver on. Ace of Wands. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I mean, if you're getting laid, let's just put it out there. It's for the win. Six of Wands for the win. Oh, could be someone from work. But there's a transformation. I think someone may see you and be like they may even comment, or you may even comment on someone, or you're both commenting on how good each other looks. I think it's going to be one of those things where other people have noticed the connection between you, for people that you know this person. If not, everyone's going to, more earth energy over here, practical energy. This Five of Wands is Five of Cups over here is not productive. Wallowing in sadness and regret in the past. So I just move my camera so you can, there, that fucking works. Jennifer, idiot. Oops, that was negative self-talk. The Queen of Pentacles is much more practical, and she'll be like, declutter your house. If you're gonna sit here sad, at least get up and exercise. Like, go through the motions and you will start feeling better, and it works. It's just a very practical way to sort of get out of a funk. Now, I'm not talking about if you're truly depressed. I'm not these are tarot card readings, not for anything serious. They're just for fun. But please seek some help if you feel like you just can't do this. It's not that you just need a kick in the ass, but you really can't. That's something different. Eight of Pentacles. You both will appreciate. So you could have been with this person before, and one of you may have just, or maybe in past relationships, you've kind of, how do I want to say this? When you start dating someone, your friends go, your hobbies go, and you spend time just sort of sitting around and waiting for whatever the other person wants to do. You completely try to assimilate yourself and change to fit into their life. And you're going to realize that is a problem. First of all, it's not attractive to the other person either, to have someone that's just like always hanging around. I don't know. That sounds horrible to me. It's wow. I don't know what that says about me, but the Eight of Pentacles is having your own hobbies. That's how she gets to the Nine. She just started focusing on what inspired her with this Ace of Wands, what fired her up, and just got into it and did the work. Very Taurus energy, just stuck with it and has her own thing and is great spending time alone. So in this new relationship, that is part of your recipe now for a successful relationship. Like, you've realized that the most important way to process a relationship, yes, what the other person do, but more, what were things that you did that contributed to it? And usually it's around accepting things we shouldn't accept. It's a lack of confidence and low self-esteem, and we have self-esteem now because we built it within ourselves. Five of Pentacles. Let's see what this is. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess over this download from the Ace of Wands is great. You may be listening to some freakishly accurate, like, tarot readings or astrology readings right now. I feel like the intuition is high, and I'm not 100% sure why that is. There, I think some hidden secrets are going to be revealed. You may find out too that someone you felt sort of shut you out or didn't like you actually they may have thought you did that to them. I feel like there's sort of a misunderstanding, a miscommunication. You guys were not communicating, um, which left to this separation between, which led to this separation between you. But now I think for some reason, some insight is being shared. Maybe you run into each other, or um, yeah, I kind of see this scene again of someone sitting outside um, with a beverage of choice. It's like this person shows up, you run into him, and you decide to, to get a drink together. And you have this really honest, clearing the air, but in a really good way. Like the emotion is no longer there. The anger and the resentment, that's no longer there. And you're able to have a heart to heart and a really honest discussion where you both I can see you both apologizing and both owning your own shit too. So it's really validating and healing. And I'm not really a big closure type person because I feel like it's just prolonging things, but this feels like it's been a while. And um, if this is someone, if this is someone from work, yeah, I think it's someone that everyone else saw it and it's like, yeah, finally, we're not surprised. People probably already thought you were sleeping together, honestly. Um, what's under here? Four of Swords, arrest, the Tower. Yeah, yeah. Things coming down, the bullshit, the barriers, whatever it was between you two. We have this Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles here. Um, Now that that's dissipated, those fearful, kind of lacking type of cards. I don't know. I see you guys just thinking, yeah, well, I did work all the time, and I can see how that would have bugged you, and whatever. All right, let's pull some more cards. I don't, probably no one's still with me, but I feel like pulling some more cards. But okay, so regardless of how this person comes in, um, you guys are really fucking Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Planting new seeds, grounding. It's going to be hot. It really is because, again, this maturity, this I'm in it for the long haul, and they may really take it slow. This may be you go out on dates and Strength card again, and the kiss at the door, um, taking time, Three of Cups. You got to get out there. You have to put yourself out there. Yep. Knight of Cups, Explorer of Cups. You have to put yourself out there. You have to have a cup to be offering people. And then the Strength card, she has her heart out. She's opening her heart. If you get asked to go out somewhere and you can do it safely, um, please do if you're looking to meet someone, because there is some sort of connection that is made here. I love the Strength card. You have to let down your prickly exterior to allow people to see the beauty within this flower. So that's an energetic thing, that you may not realize you're putting out. This kind of stay away from me. Um, protective shell. Three of Cups is networking, mutual support, sharing feelings. It looks like two people sitting, because that's a coffee cup, sitting around having some coffee, catching up, morning coffee out on that deck. Someone has a deck or a little space or a place they like to sit in the park or something, like that's my spot, like Sheldon. Uh, Maybe you go somewhere just to think, some sort of park or something, and that's where you could meet that person. Maybe they take care of the grounds or they're doing landscaping. Yeah, architecture, I'm getting. Hmm. Could be like a civil engineer. Those, I think those are the people that come and do they survey your land and stuff? I don't remember. Or figure out your septic system. If what kind of if you live, I live in the country, so I've always had a septic system. Something about building, again, digging in the dirt, something that would require digging in the dirt. Okay, I think I've babbled on enough. That's what I have for this Virgo full moon. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye.